quarterbacks dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Huskies will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Run this play from the pistol formation. And they'll use the ground game here. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a shotgun run call. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With the catch, it's Ford. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
The Canes looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the 1st.
The Canes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to chuck it again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Washington. Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Gets some space around the 30. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 1st and goal, handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. Second down now. They're going to run it. They're going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looks right for a quick completion. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on the chase.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
And here's the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Close to the tight end. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Cut quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Now they're running on the toss. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Huskies trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Let's go.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's 4. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. He's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Catch is made down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can...
And here he goes! And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Here we go.
And it's a direct snap. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Washington. They cap the drive with 6 points. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking downfield, it's Thompson. Grab near the sticks, it's Gay. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The runner takes off to his right. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's 4. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. 4 set of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Thompson. He's got it in the open. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
First down here at their own 40 as that big play gets the drive going and flips the field position. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Huskies.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Looking to pass here on second down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go. Football really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in, using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That sack sets up a second down and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Ford, and he's brought down there. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left.
He makes the grab.
And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And that run produces a decent gain. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together. 2nd down, looking to throw it. This time it's complete. And they will score. Touchdown, Canes. Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Automatic on the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. QB keeper all the way. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with this quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Football comes out. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He lets it rip. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Washington now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain makes it second and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw. It's Thompson. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Touchdown, Huskies, as they put 6 more on the board.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's 4. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds an open target on the left side. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Looking to throw here. He's going for a big play downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. A big defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Well, time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now.
Now, that's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
This one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.